guys, welcome back for another match, and this one's against a nice challenger, so hey, thanks for checking out the channel, and here we go. So this team likes to lead off with Rotom, because that's just really what it does. He goes with a Crobat, and here I'm thinking he might taunt predicting either Trick or Will-O-Wisp. If he predicts Volt Switch, because super effective, maybe he goes to Landorus. I'm just going to Hydro Pump because I figure, regardless of what he's predicting, that's the most balanced and rounded play. So it gives me the highest chance, and here it goes. Landy comes in and boom, Plasmid just shocks. Wait, no, this is One Sock, not Plasmid. Okay, the other one's Plasmid. This one's One Sock, because you know One Sock always gets lost, but ha. Anyway, so Breloom comes in, and a little bit of 4th gen mindset got into my head. I'm like, ooh, I need to burn it before Toxicorp activates, and apparently I misedited right there and I cut out too much, but it puts me to sleep because it was faster, which is totally cool. And then I predicted, I didn't know if he was going to SD or if he was going to Bullet Seed or whatever, but I went to Sizer instead of Landorus, thinking he'll probably just go for a Bullet Seed. Thankfully it worked out. I U-turned right out. In comes Rotom. I don't know why I screwed up the editing bit, but I did, but I swear to God we're back to normal. So, again, I've been playing too much 4th gen lately, and Rotoms are scarfed a lot, so I go to Heatran thinking I can just protect on this, but because I came in from a U-turn, I saw lefties at the end of their turn, so I knew he wasn't freaking scarfed. So I just went right out to Dragonite, because I knew he wouldn't really be able to hurt me, and I expected to be faster, I really did. So I thought I would just kill it, and instead I get burned, so I don't kill it. And now I'm looking at his team, and I'm thinking, well, because I'm burned, I can't get paralyzed, and I can't get put to sleep. So if I Dragon Dance up to 6, I can eventually win this thing because of Roost and crap like that. Despite having Burn on me, I can Roost him out of his Gyro Balls. For whatever reason, I didn't think about Leech Seed. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind. I just thought Burn and Gyro Ball, and I can stall him out of that and get +6 and eventually just win despite being burned. That was really what I was thinking. I see Stealth Rock go up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the only one who goes Leech Seed before Stealth Rock. And then for whatever reason, that means I switch as opposed to staying in. No, I was supposed to stay in an Earthquake again and then switch. So I screwed all that crap up, and that was just ugly. That was bleh. My first couple of turns were great, those couple of turns not so much. So I go for a Stealth Rock, because obvious. He brings in a Latios to resist the fire, and I don't really know what to expect. I guess Surf? Unless he was just trying to resist fire, but then he ends up switching out, so I'm like, okay, he doesn't have anything to hit Heatran with. That's good to know. I was just trying to sacrifice Dragonite there. And at this point, Dragonite's just going to go. I'm going to get this Crobat down as low as I can, and just see what I can really accomplish from there. I kind of wanted to Roost, but I was like, you know, he might taunt, so that just reinforced my opinion of Dragon Clawing him in the face and maybe accomplish something. It ends up not obviously being very beneficial in the end, of course. I think he roosts, yeah, he roosts right there. I Dragon Claw, no dice really happening from it. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to take this turn to save Dragonite as death fodder for something else later, because Heatran's not going to take that much from Brave Bird. I still have Protect to get me something back, so we'll go from there. Take the Brave Bird. It doesn't hurt that bad. I don't really know what I was expecting. I was just expecting it not to hurt that bad. So I guess it's what I expected. I didn't really factor Stealth Rock damage in, really. So here I'm at half health, and I wasn't so... I don't know, whatever. Go for Lava Plume. I seriously never burn. Not even kidding. I've been using a lot of Heatran in 4th gen. Nope, no burns. Ever. Ever. It's dumb. So I could Protect, predicting, but I don't want him to Roost while I Protect. I go for another Lava Plume. He doesn't Protect. I take more damage. It's like, I could have Protected twice, and I went straight for Lava Plumes. I could have an extra 12% to my Heatran here. But whatever. At least Crobat's dead, so hey. Latios comes back in, and I'm like, aha! Now I can Protect, see what it wants to lock itself into. He didn't have anything to kill me with earlier, but he probably thinks that a T-Bolt could kill it, which is what I was expecting if he didn't have Surf. So now I know that Landorus is going to be good to go. I go into Landy, but I didn't really think far enough ahead, because I can't really do much to Pharaoh, because he's going to Leech Seed me, and after Leech Seed I won't be able to 2-hit KO, and that's just bad, and if he hits me with a Power Whip, that's even also more bad. So I'm going to end up, knowing that he has to switch, I'm going to go with Earthquake instead of Rock Polish, just in case Pharaoh comes in. He probably is going to use Rotom, which he does, so I Earthquake against a Levitator into another Levitator that dies, so Tarquin kind of looks lost out there. Latios comes back in. This is where I sacrifice Dragonite, so I'm glad I saved him. He locks himself into Psyshock, so I know Sizer's going to be good to go. Goodbye Latios, Pursuit, you're gone, bang, dead. He just got red roamed. Ba-doom-ksh. Good movie. Great movie? I don't know about great. It was a good movie. It was a pretty good movie. Hopefully you guys know where Red Rum comes from. That was surprisingly difficult to say. He takes a little while to think about it, but I don't really know why. He's dead. He's not choiced, is he? He ends up... Whatever. Going to Breloom, which I knew was a downside of using Pursuit, giving Breloom his second free turn of the game. But I was like, you know what? I haven't brought Gengar in yet. Whether he goes Bullet Seed, Mach Punch, or Swords Dance, or whatever he does, Gengar should be okay. I'll be able to get a Shadow Ball off on him before I die, which will be great. He ends up switching out, and then at this point, Gengar is just going to take the game home. So it ended up being a pretty good match for me. Ends up 5-0. It sure as hell didn't feel like a 5-0. I guess Heatran's pretty much almost dead. I don't know. Breloom came in a couple of times for free, and fortunately I was able to make all the right choices, and he made that turn 1 risky play switching to Landorus, which lost him his Landorus, and that caused him to have to play defensive the rest of the game, which I really think hurt him a lot. When it was Landorus versus Latios, he said he actually wasn't choiced, so I was still under the impression he was choiced, and it sure as hell looks like it, to which if he had changed moves at that point, and Landorus would have died, I wouldn't have then brought in Sizer, which ended up killing Latios. I would have had to go to Gengar, so who knows what would have happened then, because then there's a speed tie, and all sorts of crazy stuff go on, so who knows, but the match is over, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Take it easy. Catch you later. Peace.